now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good afternoon, Utah. So far, it's been a pretty nice day across the Beehive State. We have seen a little bit more cloud coverage compared to the last couple of days, but those clouds really haven't gotten in the way as a steady southerly breeze has helped bring in those warmer temperatures. This is the view from Syracuse, where we have some high cirrus clouds, also have some puffy cumulus clouds. But so far, just looking really lovely on this late Friday afternoon, and it's also looking quite lovely down in Moab from Red Cliffs Lodge as the water is slowly flowing down the Colorado River. Got a little bit of a breeze here, but it's been a little bit breezy across the state, and in some spots, mainly in the higher terrain, we have been seeing a few light showers. Some of this might not actually be reaching the ground, but we do have a couple of spotty showers around Manila, also the Uinta Basin. Meanwhile, in the northwestern half of the state, this is what we were talking about yesterday, but as we go from the afternoon to the evening, we start to lose the daytime heating. The chance of any wet weather comes to an end, and it's next to zero along the Wasatch Front. But tonight, we'll be staying on the mild side for most of the evening. We'll see our temperatures in the 70s as we're only going to be dropping into the lower 60s for overnight lows. But tomorrow, we'll see a daytime high in the mid to upper 80s along the Wasatch Front. Maybe a few spots getting close to the 90-degree mark. Cedar City will be back to around 80 degrees, middle 90s in St. George, and we'll see low to mid 90s in southeastern Utah. Skies will be partly cloudy to partly sunny once again. So we could see a little bit more cloud coverage still tomorrow, but with that increased southerly wind, that's why temperatures tomorrow have the potential to be even warmer compared to what we find today. And our skies will also look similar when it comes to the moisture potential, mainly in the eastern half of the state, the northwestern half of the state, generally favoring the higher terrain. Just not a lot of moisture and just not a lot of energy for the chance for showers and thunderstorms for our Saturday, but the chance may be just a little bit higher going into our Sunday, where a shower or storm might be able to sneak its way along the Wasatch Front by Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening, but that chance looks to be isolated at best. And then once we get from Monday into Tuesday, high pressure will start to build back in, and then our temperatures are really going to go on an upward trend. But with that weak disturbance coming in on Sunday, we'll see our daytime high dial back into the lower 80s. That's still very close to where we should be for a seasonal average, but for the Pride Festival in downtown Salt Lake City, the weather for the most part is looking pretty good. And the weather's also looking pretty good if you're going to be heading to any of our national parks. Definitely going to be on the warm side, though, especially in those lower elevations where Zion National Park will see daytime highs in the low to mid 90s. At Arches National Park, daytime highs will be around 90 degrees. But if you're going to Bryce Canyon, it is going to be picture perfect weather with daytime highs mainly in the middle 70s. But let's go ahead and look a little bit further down the road. So we got a couple of weak disturbances that are brushing by the state for today and tomorrow, which is why we're seeing that slight chance for some wet weather, mainly in the northwestern half of our area. But going into Sunday, a little more potent system arrives. Really not going to be all that strong as high pressures down to our south, and that's why we introduce a slight chance for some wet weather along the Wasatch Front, but that quickly moves away into the early stretches of next week. High pressure builds in, and the temperatures are going to go on an upward swing, and you'll really feel it down in St. George, where by Wednesday into Thursday, daytime highs are likely going to be in the triple digits, could be around 103 by next Friday. And with breezy conditions across the southwest desert, we'll be keeping a very close eye on that fire risk. And along the Wasatch Front, it's mid to upper 80s for tomorrow, lower 80s for our Sunday into Monday. But then those daytime highs dial into the middle and upper 80s and could be around 90 degrees by Friday. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.